I'm putting together a couple different types of salsas. These are salsas that we typically make on Sundays when we have food to look forward to the whole week. It's really easy to make. I'm making two different types. One is with the red tomatoes, and the other one's a green salsa with some tomatillo. The red tomato salsa just uses some jalapenos, some garlic, red tomatoes, Roma, whichever kind you want, and a little bit of onion. So I'm going to prepare my ingredients by just chopping off the stems of the jalapenos. Setting those aside. Getting the tomatoes, putting those aside. And then getting a piece of onion. I only like to use a little piece of onion, not a whole big chunk. Just kind of give it a little bit extra flavor. Sometimes my mom doesn't even use onion and it still tastes amazing, but I just like to use it. And one whole garlic clove. So you put some olive oil in the bottom of our pan, and we want to set our temperature at medium to medium high heat. We want to get all the ingredients to get a nice little char on them. So we'll put that in, and then we'll just literally just throw everything in. The tomatoes you don't even need to cut, you just set them in whole. Same thing with the piece of onion and garlic, and then you throw in your jalapenos as well. And let those saute. Next we're going to make the green salsa, and this uses some tomatillo. So usually tomatillo you can find at any grocery store. Peel off the skin like that. Don't really need to do too much to it. We're going to throw this in the pan as well to fry it up. It's pretty sticky. Then we're going to do the same thing with the jalapenos. Cut the ends off. And I'm throwing in a serrano pepper because I like it a little spicier. And then we're going to use some lime for when we actually put them together. So I'll put that out. So essentially what this one will consist of is some garlic, a whole thing of garlic, a couple of tomatillos, and then 4 green peppers. You can see I got my peppers in here and the tomato, and it's all grilling pretty good. So you kind of want to move it around, let things get nice and charred up. You can start to see browning on everything, and as long as you get a nice char on all of your ingredients in here, you should be good. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes for it to get nice and charred. The reason why you want to char up your ingredients before you blend it all together is you want to get a lot of flavor from all of your ingredients, tomatoes, the jalapenos. It really brings out the flavor in your salsa. So as you let it cook, you want to be able to turn things around a little bit. As you can see, the skin is starting to come off on the tomatoes. That's kind of what you want to see. You want to turn the chilies around as well, so they don't get burned just on one side. Don't lose sight of your onions and garlic. Let those continue to cook, like I said, until it gets a nice brown coating on everything and the skin starts to come off. So I like my salsa really spicy, but I don't make it that spicy because my family doesn't like that spice too much. But I like to add these chile de árbol, like sweet chilies. These are pretty spicy. I'll throw it in like midway when everything's being done, so it gets a little bit of heat and it softens up as well. And then I'll throw all that together to make my salsa really, really spicy. It's delicious. Once the skin starts to come off of your tomatoes like that, and you can see the skin coming off your jalapenos, you're pretty much ready to throw them in the blender. Take your peppers and your tomatoes, throw them in a blender. The garlic, a little piece of onions that have been charred up, throw them all in there together. And you'll get the liquid for the salsa basically from the tomatoes. So that's how you get your liquidy. So no need to add any water. And I also like to add a little bit of spruce of cilantro to just give it a little bit extra flavor. Let's not put the stems in there though. And some lime. I'll do half a lime in there. Then I'll do a nice bit of salt just to enhance the flavors of everything. And just a little bit of pepper. I don't think my mom does pepper, but I do a little pepper. So go ahead and just chop that out. That's really all you need. Once you've blended it together, just kind of pour it into a container. Usually if you start coughing when you smell it or breathe it in, that means it's really spicy. Let's check it out, a little chip. It's really good. We like to eat it with everything. Burritos, tacos, I'll pour it on rice. Do anything I'm eating, if I need some spice in it, I'll just pour a little bit of this in there and it's good to go. Now we're gonna make our green salsa. Add a little bit of oil as well. And with the heat, get the oil kind of warm.
What are you putting the temperature
at
to?
The bottom. Putting the temperature on medium high. And for this one, we're gonna make a green salsa, so we're gonna use our tomatillo. Put that in there. And use our green peppers, jalapenos, 3 jalapenos, 1 serrano, and a piece of garlic. And just like the other salsa, we want to brown everything down, get it nice and tender, chart up the skin on everything, and then once all that's all charred up, we put it back in the blender with some salt. Good to go. I think it's all nice and once everything's nice and charred, we'll take our ingredients. Just gonna add them into our blender. Some garlic. We'll add some salt again. We'll add some cilantro. I love adding cilantro in here because it's just a nice little sprig of it. Adds a little added freshness to the salsa. Do some lime. And we'll go ahead and mix this together. You should do it on chop. So we're gonna mix, this is our green salsa right here. So it's pretty green. Let's try it out. Delicious. Nice and lemony. And you can taste the tomatillo. It's delicious.